Pater noster, qui es in cielo.
아, 왜 이러노? 왜 이러노? 처음부터 하겠습니다. 아이고. 새로운 게임. 이제는 왕자를 물어보던 앉은 그 아들 게으른 벤처스와 함께 불랑과 문을 쥐닫고 있다. 왕의 나태함은 보헤미아와 독일의 많은 귀족들과 그의 이북 형제 헝가리에 찍었음 아잉. 실버 갈레트. 킹덤 컴 델버스.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
우리의 주인공 헨리.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
예기치
Fine
못한
state you're in
방문.
this morning. What on earth did you get up?
기본 능력치를 획득합니다. 나중에 제한 없이 향상시킬 수 있습니다. 힘세고 강한 힘.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right...
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with...
두 번째, 힘. 그리고 화술.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry.
친구들 여기 왔었나요?
Did Matthew and Fritz...
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find.
제 친구들은 주정뱅이가 아닙니다.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me?
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one.
대장간의
Yesterday you
아들
promised your
헨리.
father you'd... If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
배가 고픕니다.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table.
안
Father
하셨네요.
angry with me for sleeping.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help... He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain.
I know. Don't...
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this...
도와드릴 게 있나요?
Need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad.
대화 좀. 음식을 먹으면 소지품에 넣어야 합니다. 소지품. 무기, 방업. 이게 방어인가요? 스카프는 뭐야? 음식, 기타, 꾸러미. 아하. 플레이어, 전투, 기술. 굶주림? 치즈. 줍기. 치즈. 사과. 사과, 줍기. 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 돈? 점프는 뭐지? 앉아있어. 일어나기. 사과, 사과, 렌틸콩 스프, 사과,
I feel quite hungry.
알았어. 롤빵, 안기, 소지품, 음식, 렌치콩 스프 먹기, 롤빵, 만복도 48, 사과도 다 먹어. 치즈를 먹으면 원기가 떨어지네요. 만복도 가득 채우기. 이건 뭐죠? 치료. 거듭, 황금 갑옷. 투구 목걸이, 주무기, 다리 갑옷. 이 정도 먹었으면 됐고. 일어나세요. 말을 안 듣네. 일어납시다. 능력치, 힘. 방어, 골렘, 맨손 전투, 기술, 평판. 난리 났네. 일어나. 이씨. 치즈. 솥에서 떠먹기. 어머니.
Is everything all right, son?
Goodbye.
사과를 다 털어 갑니다. 렌티콩스 사과. 뭐야? 점프. 사과. 사과. 나갑시다. 오, 양파. 무게가 있네요. 제품 무게 제한 74. 양파 필요 없고. 당근. 사과. 아직은 필요 없겠지. 락픽이 없습니다. 일단 아버지를 만나러. 오, 마침 아하. 렌티콩소트 떠먹. 주먹질, 주먹질, 주먹질. 달리기. 오케이. 아버지에게 가십시오. 회전숫돌. 아버지.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me?
무력보단 설득. 당신의 복장과 청결함 평판. 위협적으로. 옷에 묻어있는 핏자국. 승마 응급처치. 어허. 화술 레벨, 매력 레벨, 힘 레벨. 평판. 약을 먹여라. 쉽지 않은데. 아버지의 평판을 알 수가 없습니다. 하지만 매력이 높기 때문에 매력 선택.
Sorry, father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time.
How, my
성공.
boy? When are you going to get some... Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be...
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself.
Oh.
Personally, you...
Sure I'll be happy to hear it.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of...
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now.
게임 저장. 마을로 갑니다. 임무 지도. 나의 및 부품. 맥주는 마지막에. 어디선가요? 레밋, 성, 빗진, 회전수도, 스칼리츠. 오, 맵 넓은데. 우선 성 밑으로 갑니다. 달리기. Shave your snaps. 켜.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't bot.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lord.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on.
물건을 얻었습니다. 수비. 돈을 받아야겠죠? 말 엉덩이 때리기. 오. 맛있어. 말 어디 갔어?
Now I see you, I hope it will go even
So
better.
good.
Are you here to buy?
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who
오,
wants to keep?
사형제.
Strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think you know.
돈부터 받으러 갑시다.
True.
C. 즉시 전투.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
대화 종료.
My father sent me to get the coin you...
I've got nothing. Clear off.
하시고 돈을 갚는 게 좋을 겁니다.
Knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay...
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off.
여기서는 돈 갚아 주정뱅이 너마로.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off.
You son
Oi.
of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach... Farewell.
톡. 탭. 파이튼. F. 탭. A Shift. Q. 상대의 치료. 지그려. 오, 뭐야? 잽.
I'm over here. God damn!
잽. 훅. 잽. 잽. 어이. 어이. 스태미나. 아니. 훅. 어이 어이. 걷어차기. 어이구. 아니 난
Now.
훅 한번 잽. 훅. 어이. 어이구.
You're going to cry now.
스태미나. 아니 나는 왜 회피가 안 되는 거지?
Take that! Had enough.
잽. 잽. 그렇지.
Curse it!
잽. 한 번 더. 아이.
You had it coming, you
어휴.
pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
어휴. 어휴. 에이구. 전투 재밌네. 어머니에게 갑니다. 어머니, 치료해 주십시오.
Ma? Ma!
Oh, now, stop squealing. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do.
Thanks, Ma.
좋았어. 퍽. 왼손 전투 하나가 생겼습니다. 기술. 성탄 충전. 복수의 시간. 하지만 잠입을 할 수 있기 때문에 여기 뭐가 없고 다시 한번 매갈아 봐야지. Hey.
One beating wasn't it?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. I'm telling you, lay one finger on.
이미 져서 안 되는데 하면 몸을 씻기. 좋았어. 집에 몰래 들어갑니다. 말? 너 집 입구가 어디야? 아. 경고를 할 겁니다. 뭐야, 거진데? 집안에다가 염소를 키웠죠? 거지잖아. 그렇지. 떠먹기. 과식했습니다. 아하, 행동이 못 뛰네요, 이제.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
아, 락픽이 없네.
Fritz might have one.
나가야겠고. 오, 어디였어? 아니구나.
One beating wasn't.
But you still are.
Yep.
이제는 못 싸우네. 뿌리츠를 찾아. 직력
I heard
분석
it from a
말.
travelling merchant. He had it in Prague, and he said it was delicious.
뿌리츠.
God be with you, Henry.
줘봐.
Just come right up. The goods and torches for the night. I have it all.
선수 있지. 훔치기. 대장장. 뿌리쳐 있죠, 뿌리쳐.
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Welcome, Henry.
I don't think they get to fix it.
Come on up and take a look.
상해.
Can I? Good health.
디마스크 천. 장바구니는 없지. 판매. 당신의 평판.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
And so
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has
도이치는
gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
나도 도움이 필요해.
All right, I'll do it.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried to...
No problem. We'll back you up. just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely.
똥 치러 갑니다. 친구들과 함께 갑니다. 프리츠, 락픽조.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
누구냐?
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need.
Really? An only stray nug?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him.
If you say so. It's not skin up.
Never heard of you.
갑자기?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me? Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
도이치의 아내신가요? 사용?
Are you mad? What are you doing? We have to get rid of his wife first. Wait until she's gone.
뭐 하고 있는 거야?
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about...
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he...
따라와 이놈들아. 특, 도이치는 아무런 잘못도 하지 않았다.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
이걸 맨손으로 만지는.
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons!
Oh.
I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
I make you pay for that. 오, 싸울 준비가 되지 않았습니다. 헛, 어, 아니.
You're dead.
그렇지, 그렇지. 떨어졌군.
야!
야, 야, 이야.
Doing? For God's sake! Stop right now!
팔차기.
The catchpole's on its way!
경기장? 도망쳐. 과식. 이건 뭐죠? 아, 머리 부상.
Good day, Henry.
어때? 푸네시 집.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers. May the Lord watch over prunes.
He's got a sheep.
푸네시 집. 여기가 아니었나? 여기군.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him.
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes...
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so...
Let's get to it then.
Damn.
설마 집단으로?
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat.
오.
I've something to show you. Welcome.
등장.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
오.
Take that!
Sod your win.
오케이, 집단으로 패, 집단으로 패.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but...
자식이. 자식.
What the hell are you doing?
망치. 뭐. 설마 돈? 자. 이게 끝인가? 진짜 아무것도 없네.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
센척하고요. 이제 숯을 삽니다. 렌.
God be with.
것. 숯. 숯 얼마나 사야 돼? 숯 한 자루를 사시오. 행정.
Can we do something about...
Naturally.
오.
God save you, Henry.
I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
응?
Just come right up.
Good luck then.
연습하는 게
Hey,
아니구나.
Pip. Do you want to learn? Have you recovered from yesterday's grief?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords.
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today...
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground, buddy.
아니 왜 돈이 없지?
See you later.
내가 가진 돈. 재산 빵원. 아 판매를. 아하. 일단 검술. 세이지. 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 여기서 왔거든.
So,
Yep.
we can. Good. And since today's the last time...
Yeah?
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. All right. Now you're getting it. Very good. Fine. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
아하.
Very good. Now you're getting it. Good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Nice. Very good. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
세이지. 짝골.
Good day, Henry. Take care.
아유 0.5원밖에 안. 망치. 숲한 자루가 10개구나.
Good luck then.
돈이 없는데요.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
아이고.
Good luck then.
상태구나. 돈이 없는데? 도끼도 있구나. 도끼 가져. 와.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you...
Hey! My God, I see someone stealing!
Hmm?
There's a thief here! Guard!
Hmm?
Help! Arrest that thief!
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You're
Hmm?
under arrest for breaking the law.
Right, you in.
You were seen thieving.
What's going on?
Well, you won't forget this.
Oh, come on, my
아이고.
friend. You know I'm in this.
Sure.
I can't pay that.
Well,
Shit!
yeah.
You pay for it. So it's you. Well, you...
All right, that. That. Jail.
Get moving. I hope you... Give me back the stolen...
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
Dear Lord, please let him be safe.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
어이구. 저는 술집에서 못 가봤는데 감옥에서 사망했습니다. 안 돼. 안돼. 어디서부터죠? 안돼. 안돼. 잡았고.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you cowards!
But we better fucking run.
Good day, Henry.
이럴 수가. 오, 넣는 거.
Are you looking for me?
아닙니다.
Good housekeeping around the house.
Nothing's ever good enough for him.
상점이었구나 이거.
God be with you. God be with you.
횃불. 크리스탈? 횃불 하나 사고 싶은데. 대근디쇼. 오, 쳐다보고 있는 것 봐. 친구들 안 나와?
Well, we sorted that. That old bat. True, but I'm white.
Well, let him.
Good point. It's not.
I need a hand with.
Sure, mate. Let's get.
성 요한초. 세인트 존. 어이.
Kadesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk.
빠르게, 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 빠르게.
Enough! Enough! Mother!
Hey, stop that! Christ, a thief!
아니.
Look out. Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
Enough!
Surrender! Someone saw you stealing. You
뭐임?
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore.
But that...
That's too... Jail it is.
응? 또? 왜 봤냐? 잽, 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 잽. 잽, 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 잽.
What are you doing? For God's sake!
잽,
Stop right
잽,
now!
잽,
The catch pole is on his
잽,
way!
잽, 잽.
Damn! Let's go! Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run too.
그만 도망치게 해줘.
Welcome, Henry.
왜 저장이 안 되는 거죠? 세이비어 슈넵스.
One beating.
But you still owe my...
You'll get nothing from. I'm telling you.
아니 이거를 친구들아 빨리 와. 깨모마일 뒤오줌풀 맞군.
True. Good. Kanesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk.
잽, 잽. 어우씨 뭐야? 잽, 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 잽.
Enough! Enough!
돈이 될 만한 거라. 아 이거 훔쳐야 되는데. 이거밖에 없는데 돈 될 만한 게. 전날 가져간 도끼 오, 그랬어. 이러면. 아, 저 도끼를 어떻게 훔치지? 어이.
All right, blacksmith's boy,
Mm.
you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
이제 죽기가 됐네. 그냥 검술 교습을 끝내놓고. 조정이 안 돼.
Hey, Pip. Have you?
Yeah.
검술 교습. 스테이지. 스테이지. 약초학 레벨 상승. 노래 좋은데.
So,
Yep.
can. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Got it.
All right. Very good. Now you're getting it. Good. Once
What?
again. Fine.
Got it.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
아,
All right.
찌르기.
All right. Good.
이거 막는 게 진짜
That's
어렵겠다.
I don't know about you,
Sage.
but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master.
양이다. 자. 도끼도 돌려받았다.
Good health to you. See you later.
0.5원 이렇게 5원이 필요한데. 성연초 2.4, 5점이 아하 플러스. 이렇게. 오케이. 가봤군. 소일집은 여긴가요? 알렉스. 비앙카 나오세요. 어휴.
Greetings, Henry.
Greeting. 훔치기. 뭐 이게 술집 아니야? 아 여기군. 당신이 비앙카입니까?
God save my lovely.
You too, handsome. But
You.
Your beauty, of course.
oh, noble sir.
The Deutsch is my...
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer.
Well, I'd say he's an exception. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual.
Aye. Bring me a cool one from...
But of course.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that...
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin rubbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it.
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
Hal, I've got something special.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel. You bet I will.
아하. 원하는 시점에 즉시 저장은 세이비어 슈니스를 먹어야 합니다. 세상에. 아버지에게 돌아갑니다. Gutenberg?
What did you actually do in...
Oh, all sorts. You had to be... But I was never far from...
I'd like to see Gutenberg.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city.
사사오.
But in the end, you'll learn the best place.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. Yeah, about time. Have you got...
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can...
Good job. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry,
맞는 말.
if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
일이 해결이 되지 않을 땐 힘이 부족한 건 아닐지 생각해 봅니다.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
맨손으로 해.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
시작. 아, 무기를 갈 수 있구나. 테레사 엄청난 미인.
Yeah, about.
Not yet.
And how much longer will it take?
No, I don't.
거실. 햇니집 부져요. 씻고. 어머니,
How are you? God be with you.
거실. 어디가 거실인데? 세이브 슈네스. 숙취를 치료한다. 붕대. 다 가져가.
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
세이지. 세이지. 캐모마일. 캐모마일.
That will
캐모마일.
do. Go and get those damn nails.
민들레. 좋았어.
Here are those nails.
Thanks.
She's fine.
Just wondering, will you be going to the...
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway.
잉.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
에이.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, Here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
어이구. 어이구. 아, 아까 감옥에 갔을 때 이게 나오는 거구나.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
어이구. 어이구.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
어이구. 아버지. 오. 아버지 잘 싸워.
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
뭐야 오라더니.
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
검 뺏김. 나드지 커빌라 경의 검. 누구죠? 어머 저 계시네요. 어머머, 저기 계시네요. 달려. 어머머머. 뭐?
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Ogląda się na istotę, nie rób do sionanira.
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelen.
어. 어이. 아이고. 오그로 끌고 도망가야 되는구나.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Jó kis falat, ne feszénj te szapka! Most meg...
X 캡스 어이구 어이구 때린다.
야. 야.
어이구. 아.
야. 야.
어이구. 어이구. 어이구.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
아우 스태미나 없어.
야.
어리가리 스텝.
Szétszabdallak, te postalicska!
오휴.
Megöllek, te büdös!
화해의 십자가.
Kapsz egyet? They'll kill you all! Hát, ez rövid lesz!
어휴. 스태미나 없어.
Flee! To Talmberg!
tekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron!
Kibaszott veled!
Go! They'll kill you all! Yeah.
어이구.
Megkivelezlek, te fasz!
어이구.
Szabdallag. Nyírd ki! A francba! Ja! 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 Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Érje már ki valaki!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg. Must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
타비쉬. 당신의 침대.
I have, sir. And it seems that
어이구,
Rama is
어이구.
probably in the right. I don't...
탈진, 굶주림.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Sir Divish has suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you.
쓰러진다, 쓰러진다.
I hear you came
You
from
risked
Skalitz
your life
today.
to warn us.
Must have
We
been
won't
terrible
forget.
there. How did it happen?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Must eat.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
굴. 먹자. 이 와중에 또 졸려.
Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
다 털었나?
Jesus Christ!
어,
A thief!
아유, 아이고,
Thief!
아이고. 저는 그저
Damn. What the?
You've done well. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the country. I can't understand why he'd waste his
You're that
talents,
lad
but
from Skalitz.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
What in heaven's
He had a
name
fine
happened
reputation.
there?
It's a great loss.
Ah, milady.
돼지.
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
돼지 상태 뭐지? 아.
Good day to you.
Where's that chamber for me to...
Evans, are you still confused?
Thank you. If I needed some food, who should I...
Who do you think, young man? Me of...
어휴, 쓰러진다. 아, 이게 숙소구나. 설마 이거를 침대라고 아니겠지?
Hey, is someone there?
예?
Probably some animal.
What was the... I must have imagined it.
12시간.
Well, I must be.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
신발 안 벗고 자고 있어.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
진짜다 신발.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry.
Oh?
I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
상황을 이야기하기.
You might be right, my lady. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh, it got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin.
Oh.
성공.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight.
How awful.
And then death descended on Sky.
부모님.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get mother. She was stranded in the...
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party cut down my father without a thought.
You poor boy.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another... The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I needed a horse to get to the safety.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save them.
Oh.
I wanted there to... And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from...
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through, I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
중세 여성들. 검차고 있네.